It's hotter than July. It's a dog day afternoon, and you gotta do the right thing. Okay? Do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. I don't know. It could be different things for different people, but today I'm going to talk about, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to kind of get into the lowdown on some Chow down. Okay? A restaurant that I went today that I've been going to that I really like. I'm going to talk about my experience there. But I want to talk about basically what I want to get to is that I'm very sensitive to customer service. I'm very sensitive to when I walk into an establishment, how I'm going to be treated, you know? Where does that go back to? Oh, of course it goes back to my father. I mean, one thing, he was my first employer. And when I worked in his little deli, when it used to get crowded in there, he used to say, if you're not buying nothing, get out. If you're not buying nothing, get out. So he was like very rude. Okay, so I sense that part of his customer service skills very, very inadequate in that respect, though he was brilliant in what he did as far as building his business. But you know, my experiences in Long Island, where he had his store where I worked, and then when I would go shopping at different stores, being a person of color back in the 70s, and when I was going to school, it was rough, you know, it was just rough, And so I always experienced that, you know, this vibe. I guess I was aware of like my father's comment to his patrons, and then maybe I walked into stores a little edgy, you know, because the way I heard my father talk to his patrons in his store, that maybe I didn't belong in that store, maybe I didn't have a right to be in there to shop or browse, because he was like, if you ain't buying nothing, get out. So maybe subconsciously that side of my brain. And then also growing up in a predominantly white neighborhood where I went to shop and things like that, you know, it's the 70s, you know, it was different. It is not that different than it is today. But my point is, you know, when I go shopping, I'm very aware of how I'm being treated. I'm very aware of how the store owner, or the people that are in the store, how they respond to me when I walk in, and how I'm treated. You know, and that's very important to me, because whether I'm spending 25 cents or $25,000, I want to get treated with respect. You know, just talk to me, thank me for my purchase, the business I'm giving you. You know, I don't know, I'm very, very sensitive to that. And I've had my own business, you know. I have an eBay store where I deliver 5-star customer service, super fast, super good service. Okay, so I believe, you know, dollar is kind of hard these days, right? So when you spend it, appreciate what I'm doing. So anyway, there is this little fruit stand, Fruitel Farm, here in Jackson Heights, on 77th, I think it's 78th and 37th Avenue, on the corner. And an Asian owner had it years ago when I first moved here, and she was so friendly. It was convenient. I used to shop there all the time, and the couple that owned that fruit stand, friendly. And then it's changed hands, and there's this woman, that Asian woman, that just happens to work there now. I don't think she owns it. She doesn't, because I know that she doesn't. But she works there, and every time I go there, she's very rude. She's so rude. And I've told her, I said, you know what, you know, you're not very friendly. You know, like, I mean, I'm very, come on. I used to go there all the time. So I told the owner once about her, nothing. And then now they have new owners that are Middle Eastern. And anyway, so today I'm on my way to the gym, and I'm hungry, and I look on this fruit stand that I used to shop at all the time that I really liked. I look inside and the woman's not there, so the owners are there. So I go in and get my little produce, you know, something to eat. I'm on my way to the gym, you know, gotta get my energy. And so I told the owner, I was like, look, you know, I come in here mainly when the woman, this Asian woman's not here, because she's rude. You know, she doesn't smile, she doesn't say thank you, she's rude. So I felt like I needed to tell her, and I said, you know, her customer service has an impact on how often I'm going to come and shop here, you know. So I thought I would want to know, if I had a business, if one of my employees was acting silly and stupid, I want to know, right? So I got my fruit and went to the gym, and I'm at the gym, and I'm doing my exercises, and I'm starving. I feel like I'm going to pass out. Like I am right now. Let me take a sip. And I was going to do my hour cardio, and I just felt I was going to pass out. Did a half hour, I was like, you know what, I got to get something to eat. So this is little China Garden, I think it's called. Little Chinese kind of takeout eat-in buffet place. And I've been there maybe in the last 3 weeks, up 2 or 3 times a week. And there's this lovely Asian woman behind the counter, behind the cashier, just her, all this wonderful food. Great rotisserie chicken, nice salad bar, whatever. So I go in there, and every time I go there, she's very polite. The food is awesome. Okay, it's called China Garden. It's on 80-45 Kew Gardens Road, and Kew Gardens, a couple blocks away from the gym. And the courthouses are there, so when I get my lunch and I have time, I sit in the courthouse garden, have my lunch, go to the gym. But I was starving today, I couldn't finish my workout. So I go to China Garden, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some rotisserie chicken and some vegetables. And they got a great grilled eggplant. So I go in there, and she's by herself, and I figured it's a Saturday. There may not be as much of a selection on a Saturday. Full selection like the weekdays when I go there. And I was able to sit down because it wasn't crowded. And so I get my grilled eggplant, my rotisserie chicken, I take off the skin, some vegetables, some salad. Amazing. So she's, you know, she finishes, you know, ringing me up, and she's doing her thing with peeling some snap peas or breaking them open or something. So I feel like I needed to tell her. I was like, look, you know, your food here is awesome. I said, your grilled eggplant and your chicken and your vegetables, incredible. Your food here is delicious. And she turns to me, very pretty woman, maybe in her early 30s. She goes, you know, thank you so much. She goes, you know, we get fresh fruit and vegetables and food every day. We cook fresh food every day. And I could tell her passion for her business. It was amazing, you know. Here she is ringing me up. Here she is peeling the vegetables. And then she's sharing her passion for her establishment. And she thanked me. She goes, you know, thank you so much for, you know, letting me know that the food here is really good. I said, again, your chicken and eggplant is off the chain, mama. The food is finger-licking good, mama. It was delicious. And like, their salad there is not like the salad next door. There's the Chicken Hut or something. That their salad is like, you know, I'm Latin. And I like my food like satin, which is shiny, but not salad. Not shiny satin salad. Like, it was so much grease. And her food, you know, if you want grease is there, but if you want vegetables, nice. So she's like, thank you so much, thank you. And I could just see her light up. You know, it was just so cool. I was like, I was kind of taken aback. As she really took my compliment on her food. Because, honey, I know about food, hello, okay? It's like sex. I know when it's good, okay? And I know when it's being served right on customer service, and when you taste it, it is delicious. So I can tell you when it's slamming all the way around, okay? Food's slamming, and she's a pretty woman too, very attractive. Nice smile, nice demeanor. I ask her for the receipt, she gives it to me with no drama. Very sweet. So a customer comes, she had to go. She's waiting on the customer, and I'm chowing down, licking my fingers, grease on my face from the chicken. I'm not eating the skin though. She comes to me with a plate of fresh fruit. She goes, thank you very much. You know, here's dessert for you. Here's some fresh fruit. I was like, I wanted to cry. I swear I was so moved. Let me slow down. I was so moved. I really felt like a tear was coming. I was like, somebody being nice to my beat up ass. Because the last couple of years have been fucked up, you know. Jobs I've had, bankruptcy, my father passes away, my mother's dementia, then turns into Alzheimer's. You know, the last boyfriend I had I thought was so fierce, like stuck like 20 knives in up my ass at the end, like fuck. You know, still unemployed. Nobody being nice to this Puerto Rican. Nobody being nice to me but me. Trying to get some chicken and some vegetables, doing the right thing. Hello. Dog day afternoon. Shit, I've been dogged. Yo. So, you know, this store owner comes with a plate of fresh fruit. I was so touched. I really was. I really was. So, I'm going to give shout outs to China Garden. Chinese restaurant, but just like a salad bar buffet thing. Again, 8045 Kew Gardens Road, Kew Gardens, New York, 11415. This is today's lowdown on the chow down, alright? And, you know, again, it's hotter than July, and it is July. It's a motherfucking dog day afternoon, and yo, do the right thing.